What's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl gospel. Let's get into this commentary. Hey, homies. So today I want to talk to you about a mother and her daughter were both fatally wounded in their Bronx apartment. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get right on into this article because it's sad that somebody would do this to the mother and the daughter is 6 years old. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, did she witness this happening? And the person that did it had to like make sure she wouldn't talk, so that's why he murdered the little girl as well. But it's heartbreaking. So let's go ahead and get into it. A Bronx man is believed to have butchered his girlfriend and 6-year-old daughter inside the apartment before killing himself on Sunday. And this is all according to the cops and sources. The bodies of Gabrielle Munez, 26, and her kid Rosaura Estevez were found with stab wounds all over in a bedroom inside their Monticello Avenue home around 11:50 p.m. on Saturday. I'm disgusted at what happened because it's not only took my sister but my niece. The dead woman's sister, Giselle Munez, told the Post on Sunday. Her voice was breaking. She added, "I'm sure she watched her mommy die before she was taken." Sources identify the suspect as Gabrielle's boyfriend, Caleb Dewberry, who was on parole for assault at the time. Mm-mm-mm. That is so sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, what has gotten into people? What happens if you have an argument and you just walk away from the person or whatever the issue was? It seems like all this killing, people are just taking people's lives like it's nothing with no care in the world. But the baby, she was only 6 years old. It's really sad and it's heartbreaking. It really is. Caleb Dewberry is 35 years old. He barricaded himself inside an apartment about a mile from his girlfriend's and fatally stabbed himself with a knife as police closed in around 12:15 p.m. Sunday. Gabrielle had added him to the lease on her Monticello apartment a few months back, according to the sources. So she added him on her lease a few months back. All right. Giselle, who lives in Florida, said her sister had been with Dewberry for less than a year. Sources says Rosaura was not his child. Okay, that was good to know. But if she was with him for less than a year, why would she put his name on the lease? You know what I'm saying? "I'm really good with vibes, and honestly, I didn't really like him," Giselle said. "I just knew she was happy." Gabrielle worked from home for a law firm and was in school studying pharmacy. She wanted to be a doctor someday, her sister said. "She was doing so well. I never expected this to happen," Giselle said. "She did so much for her daughter. That was her main motivation." Dewberry had numerous arrests for gun possession, robbery, and assault, according to the sources. Gabrielle and Dewberry were last seen on surveillance video around 9:30 p.m. Friday, leaving her apartment to throw out the trash. Dewberry was spotted entering and leaving the apartment multiple times the next morning and last left it around 4:30 p.m., according to the sources. A motive in the double slaying was not immediately clear. Sources said Gabrielle had multiple stab wounds on her neck, back, and arms, while Rosaura suffered blunt force head trauma as well as multiple stab wounds to the face. Oh my God. So you mean to tell me this little girl already had blunt force trauma to the head? And then he goes and he stabs her in the face multiple times? My goodness. Oh my goodness. The little girl was a little beam of sunshine, Giselle said. "She loved her unicorns," said the grieving aunt. "She was so sweet. Just thinking about her and hearing her voice in my head, I can't believe that this happened to her. She was so sweet and innocent. She just turned 6. Now, a neighbor named Maria, 14, says she was in shock over the sickening violence in her building. A young mother and her daughter is a lot to take in, especially on a block where nothing bad ever happens. It's terrible. They haven't lived a life yet. They're still a baby. They haven't made it to middle school or high school. Mm. This is just really heartbreaking. And then the coward had the nerve to take his own life. So we don't even know why he would do this to her. But we know that from what Giselle said, that her sister Gabrielle was happy and that she just added him to the lease. They wasn't together not even a year, and she added him to the lease. I wonder why. Like, did he pressure her into doing that? Or was she just trying to be nice and out of the kindness of her heart to add him to the lease because she thought this relationship was going somewhere? You know, you just never know. And then he murders her, stabs her in her neck, you know, with fatal wounds. But the little girl, she had forced blunt trauma to the head, and he stabbed her multiple times in the face. That's like, what? Like, why couldn't he let this little girl live? Like, I don't understand. Because she probably saw what he did to her mom, and you know, he wasn't gonna let that happen of her telling the police that he did it. But yet he ended up taking his own life. So now nobody can't ask him any questions. He can't get arrested. He can't pay for anything. What he did to Gabrielle and Rosara. He can't pay for nothing. So now he's dead. I just feel so bad for Gabrielle and Rosara's family. You know, much love and prayers go out to them. But what he did, what Caleb Dewberry did, was like, he took his own life thinking he was escaping something. No. Like, why you be a coward now? You get what I'm saying? And to a sweet little baby, 6 years old. Like, come on, man. It's too much crimes against women, and it's too much crime against children. This has to stop. Because it's like every day this is happening in the news. Every day, you know, a boyfriend is killing their girlfriend and hurting their children. It's too much. It's happening too often, and it needs to stop. So right now, you guys, that's all I have on this story. I don't think anything else is going to come out unless somebody tells the police why he did it. But I don't think anyone knows why he did this. Okay? But if anything was to come out about this, I will let you guys know. But this is just sad, man. This is really sad. So I'm going to go ahead and go so I can prepare for the next video that I have for you guys. That'll be out a little bit later. All right, so you guys take it easy. Put your prayers and condolences down in the comment section for the family of Gabrielle and Rosara, that sweet little baby girl stabbed in her face multiple times. And she's so pretty and beautiful. Both of them are beautiful. You know, the mother is beautiful. She's beautiful. Very, you know, beautiful family. But it's just heartbreaking that Caleb Dewberry did this, and then he turned around and took his own life after taking theirs. I feel like he shouldn't have done that, and he should have just rotted in jail. His life should have been rotted in jail, and he should have still been here, but he took the coward way out. He killed himself. Like I said, my prayers and condolences to Rosara and Gabrielle's family. I know they are going through it at this time, and I can't only imagine how they feel. I could only imagine. Well, anyway, guys, I'll be back later on with another story to share with you guys. So I will talk to you later, all right? Okay, bye.